Hey everybody, this is April the 28th, 2026, and I want to talk to you guys today about your thyroid gland. First of all, let me say this. They've cranked up the frequencies again. I know they've cranked them up here inside my house. I can tell. I've been living with this for way too long. I can tell when they cranked it up, when they go up higher. And when they crank up the frequencies, and I'm pretty sure they've done this globally, because usually if they crank it up on me, they crank it up on everybody else. But the way you can tell is uh, you might start having a burning sensation. If you breathe in, if your house gets full of radiation, and depending on how thick it is and how heavy it is, okay, and you know you're breathing it in, you're going to have a burning sensation in your throat. Now, I used to get this a lot back in 2020, that burning sensation, and that's when they were, when the pandemic broke out and they were really, really turning everything up. But I haven't been having this for a while, but now I can tell that they've cranked up the frequencies because of the symptoms that I'm having now. And I've had this before, so that's how I know. There'll be a burning sensation in the throat. You might have some hoarseness in the throat. You'll have trouble breathing. Now, the breathing problems that you have with your thyroid is different from the breathing problems you have when they're hitting you in the chest and the back. If they're hitting you in the chest and the back with the energy weapons, you're going to have pain in your back, pain in your chest, or where your diaphragm is, and you'll have breathing problems. But when the radiation affects your thyroid, and your thyroid straddles your windpipe, okay? And when the radiation affects the thyroid, it starts squeezing the windpipe, and then you'll start feeling like you can't get a deep breath. You'll feel like you're always going around, always wanting to get a deep breath, and you can't get one, okay? Because it's choking off your windpipe. The thyroid swells up and affects your windpipe. So, everybody on the planet should be taking the potassium iodide for their thyroid. Now, if you think you don't have radiation in your home, I would advise you to think again, because everybody has this. They're turning up the frequencies on everybody. The higher the frequencies go, the worse the radiation gets and the heavier it gets inside the home. Okay? Now let me show you. This is potassium iodide. You can get this at your health food store. Any herbal store will have it. And this will help protect your thyroid from radiation poisoning. Okay, if you take this is a tablet. You can take it every day. You can also get it in a powder form where you saturate it with water and take it. This is also what we take for Morgellons, because this potassium iodide will also dry up the fungus in the body, the fungus that's caused to Morgellons. It'll dry it up. It's like a detox. So it doesn't just help your thyroid, it helps other things too. And it also helps to clear up mucus in your lungs. So everybody on the planet should be taking this every day, especially right now in the times we're in. Now they're trying to take down humanity. You want to protect your thyroid. If you don't, you start having this choking sensation where you can't get a deep breath, or you start having feeling like your food's not going down, or swallowing problems, or you start getting hoarse and you go to your doctor, they're going to diagnose you with most likely COPD because you're having breathing problems. Okay, they're not going to tell you what's causing it because they don't want you to know. They know. The doctors know about the energy weapons, but they don't want you to know, because if you find out, then you won't come back to them and give them your money. But there may be some of you out there who are having breathing problems like this, who feel like you can't get a deep breath. You start taking the potassium iodide and start protecting your thyroid. You can use the bentonite clay on your throat, and also you'll need some kind of shielding for your throat. I just use, if I got some of those headache masks, you know, that kind of goes over your forehead, I just take it and pull it down over my throat, and I wear that at night. And then if I wake up in the morning and my throat's burning, I'll put that shielding around my throat to protect the thyroid gland. Just one other thing we got to protect, folks. It's just another area that they're targeting really heavy right now. And I know that there's probably a lot of people out there who are having breathing problems, who are having the hoarseness, and they don't know what's causing it. So if you know anybody, you probably know somebody who's having this problem, who's having breathing problems, can't get a deep breath. And you could share this with them about the potassium iodide. And then, of course, you have to wear the shielding for your chest and your back, because you can also have breathing problems with that. But you'll know the difference. You'll be able to tell the difference because you'll have the pain. You go by the pain. You'll have pain in your back. If the energy weapons are hitting your back, you'll have pain. If they're hitting your diaphragm, and you'll have pain in your chest. If they're hitting your throat, or if the radiation, the energy weapons can hit you, or there can be a saturation of radiation where you breathe it in and it affects your thyroid. Many ways it can affect you, okay? But it's important that this information gets out there about the thyroid gland, because I feel like there's a lot of people who are having this problem right now, and they may not know what to do about it. I know a lot of people who've been diagnosed with thyroid cancer. Some close family members have been diagnosed with thyroid cancer. So I thought it was important to share this with you guys, because I know it's kind of like one of the main target areas right now. And listen, I haven't been online lately. I have been so busy. I get calls all the time, day and night, about somebody needing help. And I've been helping people. People's falling and breaking, they're still breaking hips. They're still breaking legs. They're still being diagnosed with cancer. They're still being diagnosed with COPD. There's accidents, knees, people's having knee surgery, can't walk. I mean, I've been so busy working every day to help people. I haven't had time to get online. I haven't made any videos. So I kind of wanted to squeeze this one in because I felt like it was important. I got so much up here, you know, that I want to share, and I don't have enough time to do it. So, yeah. And protect yourself, folks. Protect yourself from these weapons. Look, when I go in somebody's house, when I go in a patient's house, before I go in there, I say, okay, I need to know how much radiation is in this house. I need to know before I go in here. So I always use my Vicks Vapor Rub in my nose. And when the radiation hits the Vicks Vapor Rub, there'll be a reaction and you'll be able to smell it. And that's my radiation detector. And I know when I go inside somebody's house, I can tell how bad the radiation is. And that's what I've been doing lately. And I'm telling you folks, it is not just my house. It's been everywhere I go. Every time I walk in a house, it hits me. The radiation hits me. And I said, oh God, here we go. So I try to keep the Vicks Vapor Rub with me all the time so I can try to absorb some of the radiation, because I have to be there all day. And it's bad because I can't talk to these elderly people about it. These people, they don't know anything about the energy weapons. They don't have any shielding over their windows. The weapons are coming through the windows and hitting them while they're laying in their bed. It's hitting them in their chest, hitting them all over their bodies. They're having back pain. They're having shoulder pain. They're having chest pains. And they're having strokes. And the weapons are literally taking the elderly out. But it's not just elderly. It's young people too. But the elderly are the most vulnerable. Okay, they don't know anything about these weapons. They don't even know to protect themselves. All their windows, none of the windows are shielded. And listen, if you think you're safe in your bedroom, you're not. These weapons are in your bedroom. They come through your windows and they hit you at night. They go under your bed and they beam the those weapons up under your mattress and hit you in the back. That's why you wake up with excruciating back pain. They beam them and hit your chest. That's why you have to wear that shielding over your chest and your back, and you have to put shielding over your bed. They'll hit you in the head. You might wake up with a bad headache. The frequencies have hit you all night, or you might get a brain aneurysm. You might have a stroke. It's the energy weapons, folks. It's the energy weapons. It's the energy weapons causing everything. Every sickness you have, it's the energy weapons. Every pain you have in your body, it's the energy weapons. Every disease you have, it's the energy weapons. Even your accidents, they can take control of your vehicle and cause you to have a wreck, spin out of control and kill you. They can make you fall outside. They can hit you. They can beam these weapons under your feet and make you fall down. They can hit you from behind like they did me. They hit me from behind and hit my knee and hit my knee from behind, and that leg collapsed and made me fall to the ground. They're doing this, folks. I'm constantly having to watch my step. Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. The devil and his demons are running loose everywhere, folks. You have to know this. You have to prepare yourself. You have to strengthen your connection with God within you. You have to go inside yourself, and you have to stay prayed up. You have to get a foothold over the devil and his demons. I'm telling you, folks, that it's worse, okay? Things have escalated. The devil and his demons are more active now than they've ever been. I'm seeing it. I'm not just in myself, but from the people that I take care of. I can see on a daily basis that they're under attack. They're under attack. Please do what you can to protect yourself, protect your body. If you can reduce the power inside your home, do that, because you cut down on your power, you cut down on the amount of radiation that gets inside your home. I've been having to turn off my power, all of it, just to breathe inside my house. It's that bad. It's that bad. So I can tell. I can just tell. Yeah. Protect your thyroid for it. Take the potassium iodide. It's a lot of benefits to it. It's not just for the thyroid. It's what it says, because that's mainly what it was made for. But it's got other benefits that will help you and protect you from this radiation and from these energy weapons. Okay. That's pretty much all I wanted to say today. I just wanted to make a short video and tell you guys about the thyroid and what the radiation is doing right now, and how it's the thyroid diseases and thyroid cancer spreading, and so you know what to do. Okay, you know what to do. Be aware. You need to be aware of the devil and his demons. You need to be aware when you walk out that door in the mornings. You need to be aware that the energy weapons are surrounding you. The devil. It's the devil and his demons. They are surrounding you. They are following you. You got to put on the whole armor of God, and you got to stand strong in the face of the devil. And you got to be like David. You got to jump up and run to the battle. Be ready. Be prepared. That's all I want to talk about today, guys. Just stay heart-centered in love. Increase your connection with God within you. Stay strong and don't give up. Bye.